Hello my dear subscribers and viewers, it's me with you again. Well, I was told that my videos are too stable and a little bit boring to watch because of that, and I decided to arrange these surroundings of blossoming branches for my video. And I will touch a branch from time to time to make it move and to bring some movement into my video to make it less stable. Hopefully you will like it. Although the point of these videos is not movement or stability. It's about bringing useful information to you. It's about being useful. We face the same conditions of self-isolation today as we did a week ago when I made the first video about self-isolation and about maintenance of psychological health in these conditions. Nothing changed, and before we touch the main point of our conversation, the psychological hygiene, the emotional hygiene, I would like to stress the importance of observing the rules of self-isolation and quarantine, because I feel myself the strongest desire to escape this quarantine, to go out, to visit some people, and before I do that, I ask myself whether I really do need to get out of home or whether it's just the desire of socialization. And before going out, I measured the possibility of being under risk and being infected with my desire of getting away. And by now, my desire of staying healthy is stronger than my desire to communicate and to get away. I suppose that being healthy is much, much more important to indulge than to indulge your desires. Before going out, just measure the possibility of falling in and the importance of the things you are going to do. If you can't solve the problem from home, if you really can't solve this problem, then get a permission and leave your house. But I think it's much, much more important to stay healthy. And in order to maintain psychological health, being isolated, we compare psychological health and body health in this video. In order to maintain our psychological health, that may influence our body health, we have to observe the rules of emotional hygiene. We all know about the rules of body hygiene, but we perhaps never heard anything about psychological hygiene. And maintenance of psychological hygiene is not less important than observing body hygiene. We brush our teeth every day. We wash our hands. We wash our face. But what we don't know is that observing psychological hygiene will make you healthier in your body, not only in your mind, because many diseases, especially chronic diseases, are connected not only to the body's problems, but to the mind's problems as well. And as soon as you solve your mind's problems, you will get rid of the psychological problem, you will get rid of the body's problem as well. Maybe in order to maintain our psychological health, our psychological hygiene, the first thing we have to realize is the importance of that. How could you observe the rules of psychological hygiene? I will tell you in this video. First of all, the first rule of psychological hygiene is to stay stable emotionally in every situation. Perhaps you get up in the morning and feel that you have a sore throat, or that your temperature is rising, or that you have a headache. Don't panic, because you maybe that you have caught cold and you have a cold, not a coronavirus infection. but being nervous will harm your physical health. Try to lower your emotional stress. In order to do that, imagine your emotions being locked in a phone. You know that you can lower the sound just pressing a button. So try to imagine your emotions being locked in a phone and try to press this button. First of all, try to assess the emotional stress from 1 to 10. When I ask people, can you assess your emotional state, your emotional stress, giving a number 1 to 10, some people tell me, well, 8.5. And I answer, well, maybe I should use a 100 scale, so it may be 85. But nonetheless, when you realize that your emotional state, your emotional stress may be rated as 8.5, it means that you are almost panicking. Panic won't bring you right answers. You have to keep your mind cold in order to act, because only by acts can you save your body. When you assess the emotional stress and give a number, try imagine that number on your phone with your locked emotions inside, and try to lower your emotional stress by a button, a psychological button. Do it 3 times, and after some time you will realize that your emotional stress is lowered. I don't urge you to lower it till 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, because you have to be alert in this situation. But being alert is somewhere about 4, not 8.5. An emotion assessed as 4 will give you such an emotional state that will enable you to act in the right direction. You will get up, perhaps you will take some pills, perhaps you will go to the doctor, but that's the problems of medicine, not the problems of psychology. It's the problems of your doctor and your actions after that. The main thing for me is to teach you how to bring your emotional state to the point when you can act in a normal way. That's the first rule of psychological hygiene. The second rule of psychological hygiene I'm going to tell you about today is doing the things you like every day. We talked yesterday about a list of things that you like doing, and you made this list of things already. If you don't, then do. And I urge you to devote some time, a half an hour, none less. If you devote less time to your psychological state, to doing the things you like, you won't get a necessary effect. So devote at least half an hour to the thing you like doing. Perhaps it's taking a bath, perhaps it's taking a shower, perhaps it's reading a book, perhaps it's watching a movie, but you should devote at least half an hour to that. Then your emotional state will be stable. And in the end of this video, I'm going to give you an advice that will help you to check whether your physical state is okay by the time. Inhale deeply and try to hold the air inside of your lungs for at least 20 seconds. And if you're able to do that, then your lungs are in good condition and you have no coronavirus. Because even if you don't have any symptoms, if you try to hold the air in your lungs and you are already infected, you will cough. Even if it is incubation period of 2 weeks, you will cough. So if you are able to hold the air inside of your lungs for 20 seconds without coughing, you're all right. And I wish you to stay all right till our next meeting. See you next time. Yours, Wise Life.